When did you start smoking dope? When did you start smoking marijuana?
When?
Yeah. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years. Okay? You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one.
Today we are looking at a courtroom moment where Judge Oakley finds himself confronting a young defendant whose confidence seems completely out of step with the seriousness of the situation. The young man walks into the hearing carrying an attitude that suggests he believes the rules will not truly affect him. His behavior reflects someone drifting through life without fully recognizing the weight of legal responsibility. As the exchange unfolds, the judge prepares to deliver a direct and unmistakable lesson about how the law actually works. The contrast between the defendant's relaxed demeanor and the firm authority of the bench quickly becomes the center of the moment. Viewers can almost sense that this hearing will become a turning point where reality replaces the casual mindset the defendant arrived with. Courtrooms often bring that kind of sudden clarity when someone finally realizes the consequences tied to their choices. As the discussion begins, the tension builds and it becomes clear that the judge intends to address the situation with absolute seriousness and clarity.
Come on up, Mr. Vick. Mr. Vick, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? Where's your attorney then? Who's your attorney?
I don't have one.
Then you're doing it without one, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it without one, or you want to talk to one of ours?
I'll do it without one.
Okay. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. All right. All right, I've got a ticket here, and the prosecutor says you're going to plead responsible to double parking, and we're going to dismiss a misdemeanor charge of reckless. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's the way you want to resolve this today?
Yeah, miss.
Okay. How old are you?
17.
All right, I understand you're almost done with school?
Yes, sir.
Then what's your plan?
I've been trying to get a job ever since I was 7.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Where have you been trying to get a job?
I'm trying to get a job at the service yard at Holiday Inn at the apartments.
Okay. Why do I have a ROA for a double parking? And we've already got a double ROA for it? Oh,
So everything.
it's confusing. No, it's not the way I'm used to saying it. I thought we had 2 tickets going. Okay. All right. Where else have you looked?
I looked at the baby shop in Logo,
Okay.
and I also looked at Walmart and Buffalo Wild Wings.
And nobody's hiring you?
Well, Walmart, I don't know, but I can't get a response from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm trying to go to the holidays.
Okay. Okay. All right. You got a driver's license?
No, sir.
Yeah, transportation's going to be an issue then. All right. So what's your long-term plan? Done with high school, then what?
I'm trying to be an engineer.
So you're going to school somewhere.
Hopefully that's.
Where and when?
Well, I graduate this year, and maybe I hope to go to college. Maybe by the time I'm 19.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Nothing really.
Then why aren't you going to college now? As soon as you graduate.
I'm trying to finish school right now.
No, as soon as you graduate.
As soon as I graduate.
Yeah. Why aren't you planning on being in school somewhere in the fall?
I mean, I really didn't think about that, but
When did you start smoking dope?
The defendant's appearance during the hearing immediately raises eyebrows as his slow reactions and unfocused demeanor make it seem like he is barely keeping up with what is happening around him. His eyes look heavy and his movements feel delayed, which creates the impression that he is not fully present in the moment. In a courtroom setting where every word and action matters, that kind of detached attitude quickly becomes noticeable. Instead of showing urgency or concern, he carries himself with a strange level of calm that almost feels disconnected from the seriousness of the situation. Courtrooms demand attention, respect, and awareness, yet his behavior suggests he might not fully grasp where he is or what is at stake. Whether it is nervousness, distraction, or something else entirely, the overall presentation does not inspire much confidence. Judges and court officials often pay close attention to body language because it can reveal how seriously someone is taking the process. When someone appears unfocused during a legal proceeding, it only adds to the tension and raises questions about how the rest of the hearing will unfold.
When did you start smoking marijuana?
When?
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Okay. How often you hit it?
That often.
What's that mean?
Like barely.
What's that mean? Give me a frequency, brother. Once a month, once a week.
Speak.
Okay. All right. So on this file, you're not working now, so I'm not going to give you money. I'm not going to charge you fines and costs. I'm going to charge you community service hours. But I also have to give you a little lecture. Dude, I've been doing this a long time. All right? I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years if you don't do something drastic. Okay? You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. All right? If you're talking about going to school when you're 19, I can guarantee when you're 21, you'll still be talking about going back to school. Guaranteed. I mean, I would bet $100 of mine against one of yours that by then you could come back and we'd still have this conversation about your planning on it. Okay? If you were my nephew, I would put you in a car. I would drive you over to Canton on Ford Road. I would walk you into the recruiting office where you can talk to the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, Air Force. They're all in one building. And I would have you go door to door to door and find out what they could offer you if you sign up. Because that's what you need to do. You need to completely shake up your life to make something happen. Have you ever considered it? And I know you don't want to cut your hair, but it'll grow back. Have you ever considered it? Why not? Why? Because that's a valid reason. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one. Listen to me. How are you going to pay for engineering school?
Okay, well, if I get a job, I pay for it.
No, you can't. You can't pay for an engineering degree working at Walmart. You can't. If you join the military, they'll send you to college. You know, every one of the branches of our armed forces have engineers. There are Army engineers, there are Navy engineers. That's a plan, dude. You don't have a plan.
Okay, well, the officer that got fired, well, I did have a plan, but the officer that got fired, he should be able to get something.
Officer got you fired.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you working?
The USC fellow.
Okay, and how did you mean a cop?
Yeah.
How did the cop get you fired?
He was a member at the USC, and when it happened, I guess he thought he had a reason to go.
You mean when this happened? Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll give you that. Okay. How's that change what we're talking? We're not talking about this case now. We're talking about your life. How's the cop getting you fired determine whether or not you can afford to go to engineering school?
Because I wouldn't have a job to pay for.
The BYC isn't going to pay for 4 years of college, dude. What were you making? $15 an hour?
I mean, I was making about $14,000 a year, so I mean,
that ain't even going to cover tuition.
The defendant explains that he earns about $14,000 a year and claims he had plans to attend college before losing his job, which immediately raises skepticism in the courtroom. Statements like that can sound more like wishful thinking than a realistic plan, especially when there's little evidence showing real steps toward that future. It highlights a pattern where intentions are mentioned but responsibility and follow-through appear missing. At the same time, there is a sense that the young man may have lacked strong guidance while growing up, which can leave someone unsure how to handle authority and accountability. Despite the frustration visible in the situation, Judge Oakley seems to approach the conversation with a tone that suggests he wants the defendant to understand the bigger picture rather than simply dismiss him. Judges often recognize moments where a person still has time to change direction if they choose to listen. The challenge is whether the defendant is willing to take that message seriously or continue ignoring the reality standing in front of him. When someone walks into court without respect for authority or the consequences of their actions, it often becomes clear very quickly how difficult it will be for them to change course.
Okay, well, I'm also adopted, so, the state would pay for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you again. 30 hours community service, have it done by February 1st. Goodbye.
It's hard to see this young man making meaningful changes anytime soon because his actions suggest he isn't fully aware of the consequences he faces. After leaving court, he may return to the same behaviors as if nothing serious occurred, which highlights a broader issue many young people face today: a lack of guidance, direction, and accountability. Without strong role models to teach responsibility, decision-making, and self-respect, some drift into patterns that make serious mistakes seem normal or inconsequential. In this case, the defendant treats the courtroom lightly, ignoring both authority and the weight of the law, as if the judge will simply let him walk away. Judges like Judge Oakley, however, recognize that early intervention and firm consequences are necessary because repeated missteps can escalate if left unchecked. While it's easy to feel sympathy for someone still figuring life out, the record here suggests he is setting himself up for failure. The situation serves as a reminder of the importance of accountability, guidance, and respect for authority in shaping outcomes, and it will be interesting to see if he learns anything from this experience.